I say that? Welcome to episode 2 of Radio Show. That's all I'm calling it. Don't call it anything else. Don't ask me to call it anything else. That's all I'm fucking calling it. Okay? So I hope no one has a problem by that. Listen, we are just going to get right into it. This is we're always going to get right into it. This is off sort of an EP. It's the only thing they ever did. I believe it's from 1981. It's called the Del Byzantines. It's a song called Draft Riot. And here's kind of the interesting thing about this is that you know that Jim Jarmusch guy. That I guess he's whatever the fuck. Indie movie. It's kind of a New York pretentious wanka. That's what they say in New York. I think he's singing on this, or he was in the band. But this is a fucking incredible song. All right, so we're just gonna get right into it. I hope you can handle it. It's called Draft Riot by the Del Byzantines. Thank you.
Last night they talks over coffee. Nothing says home like a basket of folded white shirts. We can forgive, but we will forget, even when everyone talks about it. The snake sleeps, I can't get home, no TTC. I didn't charge my cell phone last night. They say a man should go to work, but not come home just to feel like a jerk. Well, that's half true. I am a salary man, singing to a rock roll band. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, joy, joy. My failures are put out to pasture. I gaze through the window. There is still poetry there. We can forgive, but we can't forget. No, not when no one shuts up about it. Salarymen sleep on public benches next to the street in their new suits, shiny blue ties, polished black boots, scratchy red eyes. In the morning, crawling to the office, you can hear them sing good morning to their bosses. Oh, dead-eyed snake, deep under the ground, dancing in the dark, slithering around. I wanna go home, let me go home. I wanna go home, let me go. Nobody loves me like you do.
How about that, folks? That last one was Salaryman by Kiwi Jr. Older, I guess it's not super old. It was a while ago. I don't know, it's like 10 years. That guy in that band left. He left Always to be in that band, and Always like makes a lot of money, and they tour, and all the little coffee shops and all the alternative girls with their colored hair, they're like Always, right? And none of them like Kiwi Jr. So I wonder if that guy regrets that decision. Anyway, first off, we did Del Byzantine's Draft Riot. Check out that whole album if you can find it. All right, folks. Now I'm going to go into something a little softer. This is incredible. This is called My Pessimistic Heart by Club 8. I think they're Swedish. I found this a few weeks ago. It came up on Shuffle, and it is it's just fucking gorgeous. All right, here we go. How about that one? How about that one? Right there, we just had You and I by Pete Shelley, of course, a famous guitarist for the Beatles throughout the 1960s. Before that, My Pessimistic Heart by Club 8. I think that's I don't know. That's got to be pretty old by now. I think that album from 2010, but still timeless, as they say in the industry. Hey, listen, we gotta take a quick diversion through some rip roaring power pop. Is that exciting? It's very exciting to me. And this I found this a few weeks ago. And this I was reading. I looked up this song because I thought the song was good, and I started reading these reviews for the album it's on, and it's getting trashed. I mean, people did not hold back with this record. Okay, there was no the lion was out of the cage. Okay, and it was universally panned. A lot of good things are universally panned. This is it's very sappy, it's very upbeat, but it makes you want to clap your hands. And I don't see what the fuck is so wrong with songs that make you want to clap your hands. This is "Love It When You Call" by The Feeling. Let's take it away.
Switch, you turned it on. I hit the ditch, you carried on. I was so near, now you're so far. Are you quite sure just who you are? Oh, I know you could use a friend, but you don't seem to have the time. Oh, and I wonder if you ever get to say what's on your mind. Take a little time. Come on, take a little time. I love it when you call. I love it when you call. I love it when you call, but you never call at all. Say, what's the complication? It's only conversation. I love it when you call, but you never call at all. Whoa. He loves you when you call. He loves you when you call. Remember me? I used to be your best time buddy that you couldn't wait to see. But getting old, it takes a toll, and hearts getting broken lead to people growing cold. Oh, I'm flipping with a coin that's got a tail on either side. Oh, and I'm gonna be the one who makes you stop and realize you could have it all. Yeah, we should have it all. I love it when you call. I
We're back, everybody. Thank you for following me down that rabbit hole of exciting power pop. Can't get enough of those classics. I'm reading the title of the compilation CD that track was on. It's called Can't Get Enough, and I can't get enough. I hope you can't get enough. Hey, listen here. We had... what did we have? We had Love It When You Call by The Feeling. Trashed. That album trashed. Trash. Thrown away. But it's alive here tonight. After that, we had classic The Girl by the Rubinos. Nothing to say about it. On every compilation. Classic American rock and roll. After that, I just had to throw it in there because it got rattling around in my head. We had Dwight Twilley with Girls. Hit. I think that was a mega hit. Not really a mega hit. It was enough a hit to make it on the CD called Just Can't Get Enough. So that's good enough for me. Great track. All right, hey, listen. We're about to go into something really disturbing. So if you have children listening, or if you yourself are sensitive, I would advise you to please turn around and find something else to listen to. Or maybe if don't even listen, just put this aside and put it on Halloween night, and get your demons out on one night of the year, because this is a little eerie. It's a little creepy, and if you are sensitive and squeamish, you might vomit or cry, or I don't know. But this is something I found about a week ago. I don't have any words for it. This is called Long Blonde Hair by The Blood Group. Take it away.
There's a light where you stand in the dark, and the night shines through your hair. You stand like sunlight on a beach.
Emergency, emergency. What you gonna do when the lights turn red? The law's against you, the money's against you. Your life has fenced you in a little corner. Is it a joke? Is it a big laugh? Tell me the news, oh, tell me the news. Which fat man met another fat man? Men on the mat or men on the march? It's beginning at the bottom where the hammer hits harder. In an armchair or in the bunker, a mannered reptile with a media grin. Who would listen and who could listen? The fools with vision have wars for years. In the back rooms and undercover, they sold your mother a pantomime, counting plumstones in the bathroom. One potato, two potato, beggar man rhyme. It's beginning at the bottom where the hammer hits harder. Binary, oh binary, the secret lines between the lines. International TV tennis, while a bigger menace slips through the dark. It loves nothing outside its court. Royal mittens, mushroom sport. We call it the substitute world. Pretend boys, pretend girls. It's beginning at the bottom where the hammer hits, 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 hits.
Welcome back. Of course, you were tuning in to Radio Show. Radio Show. I hope that was strange enough for you. I hope that was weird. I hope creepy, crawly. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I hope the first we had Long Blonde Hair by The Blood Group. Following that was Emergency. Sorry, I'm trying to read the title. It's called Emergency by Family Fodder. Pretty good. Hey, listen, I'm gonna end things off with a menage a trois of classics. You've heard them. You've heard them. I've heard them. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So we're gonna go ahead and get it started with some built to spill here. Listen, Helena, please come back to me. That's all I have to say about this one. For the love of God, please. All right, here we go. right. Hey, everybody, listen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Radio Show. Listen, I'll be back next week. You'll be back next week. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it moving. All right, folks, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed it.